what is going on, Xbox and PC fans? It is Josh back with part 2 of my E3 impressions, the Microsoft Xbox ecosystem or platform. Basically, as you guys have seen, Microsoft have really been integrating Windows 10 and Xbox One, and I've done a lot of videos on this. I mean, the whole channel again is based off of the integration of these two platforms, both of them being Microsoft-owned platforms, and both supporting the Universal Windows platforms in terms of game development and apps development. They really are basically the same thing, you know? I mean, you basically can choose your own hardware on the PC, but it's x86 compatible PC hardware, just like the Xbox One, which uses, AMD CPUs and a GPU. The Xbox Scorpio, Xbox One S, etc. will use AMD CPUs and GPUs, all x86 compatible. And your PC does the exact same things. It runs the exact same code as the Xbox One in terms of the low-level APIs and basic hardware feature sets that enable these two devices, many devices, an infinite number of compatible devices, to run these standardized sets of features of both hardware and software, and to be compatible with Microsoft's framework for developing games and applications. And that really is a massive advantage for Microsoft and for their consumers, quite frankly, and for developers. It really is a win-win-win scenario at every end of the spectrum here for all people involved. So let me explain that first of all. Microsoft is going to get a lot more money from this. Okay, so that's just flat out the way it's going to be. And I have nothing against PlayStation guys, and I just want to reiterate that if you're a Xbox hater and you think that you're somehow going to get off with not giving Xbox any kind of contribution from your wallet, but you're sitting there typing these comments on a PC right now, I mean, I don't know if you need a news flash or whatever, but if you look on the side of your computer, or if you look on your computer at all, and it says Windows on it, you are contributing to the Xbox ecosystem, okay? That's like me saying that I don't like iPhones, I'm going to go buy an Android phone, and I'm going to type about how bad iPhones are on my Mac computer and how I'm never going to contribute to the iPhone ecosystem while typing on my Mac computer. I don't know if you guys can see the irony there, but you would be contributing to that iPhone ecosystem, the Apple ecosystem. They own those devices. They are a family of devices, just like the Xbox One, and Windows PCs, aka gaming computers, are Microsoft's property. Intellectual property, whether it's software, whether it's hardware. To be completely honest with you guys, Microsoft, at least from all accounts I can take from it, would prefer that you do not buy an Xbox, that you go out and you buy a Windows 10 computer. Let me tell you why. They get about $100 at a minimum for a Windows 10 license, which costs them $0.00 to give to you. They literally license you a copy and say, you're allowed to use this now, give us some money, have a nice day. And they can sell you all the Xbox games that they want on there, just like they can on their Xbox hardware. But the Xbox hardware, they have to pay for. It's a tangible item. If it costs them, $285 to make an Xbox One, and they're selling for $279, they're losing $5. They don't care if you buy an Xbox. Is it a good business idea for them to provide choice to their consumers? Absolutely. And having the Xbox One picking up the lower end of the spectrum in terms of a barrier to entry for people who want to get involved in Xbox gaming and have a massive back catalog of games, and, by the way, have a huge opportunity in front of them to have tons and tons and tons more of games and apps coming their way because of a prolific broadening of their user base and compatible devices. Windows 10 PCs just added 300 more million users to that user base. And believe you me, developers who want to make some money are going to want to run out and make games and applications for the broadest audience possible. But again, you're able to use it on Xbox One, great low price. Xbox One S, phenomenal price for a UHD ultra high definition Blu-ray player, and outputs and high dynamic range, by the way. Upscales to 4K, a great intermediary device for people who don't have an Xbox One yet but want to get started on the party. can get this device and have a lot of good 4K media options and get some extra bonuses to their games library as well. Xbox One Scorpio, another option for consumers out there who don't want to hassle with a PC, but still want super high fidelity gaming in a very easy plug-and-play manner. Sony came out recently and said PS4 and PS Neo, whatever they're going to call it, was literally created so that they could keep gamers away from PC. Sony knows it's a massive problem because these 10-year-long console cycles that we've had, when your console is 7-8 years old and it's long in the tooth and it has graphics that are 7 or 8 years old, and you go to your friend's house and he has this badass new computer that's playing games in 4K on 3 screens and a VR headset, you get a little jealous. You start looking around. And Sony knows consumers tend to flock to the PC at the end of console life generations. So they literally have made the PS4 Neo not because they have your back or they want to give you 4K or legitimate VR. They literally made it as like a stopping point so that you wouldn't go over to the PC. Microsoft knows that there's competition on the PC. They own the market for the PC. So they're not scared of it. They own it. They embrace it. They want you to game on the PC. Microsoft has stated numerous times, Phil Spencer recently just had an interview during E3 where he said, listen, Xbox One Scorpio is going to let you play your Xbox One games, all your Xbox games, your 360 games. We give you back and pat for free, by the way. All these games that'll let you play at 4K resolution, or if developers want to use that power in certain other ways, that's fine. But you're going to have ultra high fidelity 6 teraflops of AMD Polaris or Vega GPU compute power coming at you, which is going to look crazy. But if you also want to play Xbox, Microsoft first-party games on your PC at 6K resolution, 8K resolution with uncapped frame rates, crazy high-resolution VR setups, whatever you want, we want you to do that. We want your business on all these platforms. And honestly, guys, with the integration of Bluetooth into the new Xbox One wireless controller, I really can see them making this even a broader environment, a broader economy for Xbox as a platform. Minecraft right now, there's something called Minecraft Worlds or something like that. But it was on stage at E3, and there were people who were playing Xbox Live on their iPads, on your Android phone. If Nintendo and Sony did this, it would be the smartest move ever. In my opinion, if Nintendo had Mario available on your cell phone, every kid who already has that device in their hand would download that game and play it. You have got to go and try and sell your goods where the people are, and Microsoft knows the people are on PC, 300 plus million of them. So, Xbox is one way to enter in, the console is one way to enter into that ecosystem. And like I say, right now you can get into the ecosystem at a very, very good price point. You're not going to build a PC for $279, even with new hardware coming out. That's actually a lie. Pretty soon here, guys, honestly, you can get yourself into a pretty decent gaming PC for like $300. If AMD's Polaris comes out, Polaris 11, the RX 460 is $100, does not require a beefy PSU to power, you can toss something into a box for about $300 and have a pretty nice gaming PC. But again, Microsoft would rather, they'll make more money off of you, as a PC customer as opposed to an Xbox One console customer, Scorpio, S, or otherwise. But, the proliferation of this ecosystem is only good for Microsoft in terms of being able to monetize, its available user base on all of its products. And it's also great for consumers because it's great for developers. Developers, again, are going to see a massive audience, for which to sell their games, an opportunity there to, provide all kinds of outstanding platform-unique features as well, such as cross-platform play, such as cross-platform buy, which is a massive, massive boon to consumers' wallets. I know it is mine. I have tons of copies of games that I have on PC and Xbox that I am completely stranded for friends with right now, on either platform because there is no crossplay. And If it were up to me, I would have Sony PlayStation players, I'd have Nintendo players, I'd have, Steam, Origin, every different, Uplay, every different online ecosystem. I would have them be in one large multiplayer pool where it was part of my search options or whatever. If I wanted it, be included with those players, I could. PC guys or Xbox console guys, whatever the case may be, even be able to choose possibly by inputs if someone's on a keyboard and mouse, regardless if they're on an Xbox One or a PC or a PS4 or a Nintendo, whatever, or if they had a controller in their hand, be able to search for and customize. And ultimately, guys, it's about giving the consumers choice. And this is something that Phil Spencer, God bless this man, I'm telling you right now, he has got your back 100%. He wants the best things for gamers. He is a gamer. Listen to some of this guy's interviews. You will never hear somebody as excited about games as Phil Spencer. The guy is an absolute nerd. And honestly, guys, he's trying to play these games as well. The people that work over there are trying to play these games as well. They want to sit there and play these games after hours on their computers while their friends are at home on their Xboxes. And, they want to play on their laptops. They want to play on their iPads. They want to play on their phones. And it's only good for the ecosystem, it's only good for consumers, and it's only good for developers of applications and games across the board. So, guys, that's my 2 cents. The proliferation of the Xbox ecosystem is a phenomenal idea in my opinion. It is a phenomenal thing that Microsoft have done here for consumers, for developers, and for themselves by enabling this play anywhere. It's phenomenal. Play anywhere, play on anything that you like, play whenever you want, but play with your friends. Play with your achievements. Play with your cloud saves. Play with anybody and talk to whomever you want. Record and share your clips on whatever platform to wherever you want, and make it completely ubiquitous. Make it completely transparent. Make it easy. Make it accessible. Make it free. Don't charge anything else for it. I don't know how else you please a customer, they're literally giving me things I've been asking for 10, 15, 20 years since the dawn of, online gaming on consoles. I've been wanting to play with my friends on PC. And, at least one company, Microsoft, have gone ahead and done that for me. I hope that other companies like Ubisoft and EA follow suit. I'm tired of paying $120 for the collector's edition of Star Wars Battlefront, once on the computer and once on the PC. Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, EA, get with the program. Ubisoft, get with the program. If it were up to me, in a perfect world, which will never happen, if you bought a copy of a game, you'd have it on your iOS device, you'd have it on your Android device, you'd have it on your Sony device, you'd have it on your Microsoft device. But unfortunately, each platform holder gets their cut, and that's not realistic. But because Microsoft owns both of these ecosystems and it's one large ecosystem now, it's a possibility and it's a phenomenal thing for all parties involved. But if you guys agree, disagree, let me know your thoughts below in the comment section. I hope that this makes sense to you guys. And if it doesn't, let me know why. I'd be really interested to know, why this is a bad thing. I see people on the internet, Xbox has no more exclusive games. Why would they ever do this? But again, Microsoft is going to monetize you regardless of where you are, regardless of what device you're playing on. But they're not taking advantage of you. They could enable crossplay and they could charge you for 2 copies of the game like EA does. They could give you certain features and access to Xbox Live, but still charge you for each copy of the game. They're not doing that. They're giving this to you. Microsoft is for the gamers. For the gamers. They give you free back compatibility. They give you monthly updates. You're getting a huge update here with the Xbox One. Summer update very soon is going to bring Cortana, AI companion, to your living room, which people said they didn't want to use the Kinect for that. They said no problem. Put on a headset. They're just giving all the time, guys. And anyway, I think it's a phenomenal thing. I hope you guys are able to appreciate this stuff and able to utilize it. I know that I will. Sony guys, I wish you guys no ill will. I hope your products are awesome and you really enjoy them. But again, if you think you're not contributing to the Microsoft ecosystem by using a Windows PC, I don't really know. I don't know. All right, I just don't. But, we appreciate your support. I hope that you can benefit from some of these awesome games and networking as well. You've already paid in. You already have the device that you need to enable you to do that. I say come join the party. Arms are wide open. If I see you on Halo, I'm still going to shoot you. But, no ill will, guys. Keep it real. I'll see you in the next one.